Hello humans, welcome back to Michigan Farms. You can see that we have progressed to October. Last time we were working in this field over here, and we put in both grass and canola. So you can see we've got grass growing in the first third of the field, and then a little bit further down, we've got our canola growing. So we are 50% fertilized on both of these because the seeder did have fertilizer in it. So you can see we are growing our canola here. We did leave a little bit of a strip in between just to make harvesting a little bit easier. So if you missed that, we did that in the last episode. We also went ahead and put lime down on this field while we were at it. So yeah, you can see starting to have some of those autumn, those fall colors, which are just great in this game. But you can see about a third of it grass, the other 2/3 of it we've got canola. So we've got that growing. Let's go ahead and check out. Ooh, all right. So it looks like our sugar beet field is ready to harvest. So let's run over here and check this out. If that's the case, we are going to get ourselves rented a sugar beet harvester and get these pulled up. So yeah, it's looking like everything's ready to go. So let's go ahead and jump into the vehicle page here. Beet technology. We're going to go for the largest one, I think. Let's go ahead and check out how much exactly that's going to run us. All right, so we're definitely not going to buy it, so let's lease it. 25. I think it's one of those necessary evils. We are going to rent that, and then let's check out. Okay, so 4 meters. It is going to take us a while. So we'll lease that. So we're about $30,000 in to the sugar beet field here, but I think we will make our money back. I'm hoping we will make our money back on this field being so large. So yeah, let's go ahead and jump into, there it is, jump into the Tiger 6XL. And we are going to go ahead and get connected. So I have been looking forward to / dreading this harvest since we started this Let's Play. I am excited to do sugar beets. I do think we will have a decent income from this field. However, with how large the field is, I do think it is going to take us a while. So excited to get started, but I think this is going to be a long day. All right, we are getting back to the farm. We're going to get over to the field. We'll get this thing unfolded. So let's go ahead and get that unfolded. All right. Let's see. Get out of the way here. All right, so we are completely unfolded. So let's go ahead and turn it on. And let's get it lowered down. All right, let's get going. So let's make sure we're lined up. All right, there we go. And let's start the harvest. So already up to 1,000 liters, which is amazing. As you can see, we are going to have quite the number of sugar beets as we finish up this field. It's going to be slow going, but we are going to go around the headland first here. Want to get this taken care of. Not too worried about this side, but definitely want to get that far side taken care of, as we probably will put this on a worker as we do some carting back and forth, and definitely don't want that worker to get mixed up at that far end. But we're going to go ahead and pull what we can from this end here. We'll get turned around and we will start heading down this far side. It's looking like we're going to have about 20% from just this one headland, even more than that, just this one short side. We're going to end up with 22, maybe 23%. Almost 10,000, just over 10,000 liters. Wow. That is great. But like I said, it's definitely going to take some time. So, all right, let's go ahead and start heading down this way. Let's see, if we ended up with 10,000 liters on that short side, I'm going to guess that we're going to have over 30,000 liters in this thing by the time we finish this part of the field. So let's see how wrong I am when we get to the far end of the field here. But yeah, really excited to be harvesting our first crop. So first crop coming out of the ground on the farm. Really excited to be working in the field and excited to have finished with some of the planting that last time. So nice to know that we've got stuff currently growing in our other field. Looks like that corn is getting close to being completed, which is just awesome. So I'm glad that the sugar beets and the corn didn't end up happening at the same time. Gives us a little bit of time to do this field here, and then we can deal with the corn when it becomes ready to harvest. But yeah, this field is yielding great right now. So we're just going to continue to make our way around the field here and pull up all of our sugar beets. So we'll go ahead and jump this into a time lapse so that you don't have to watch this for hours. So yeah, we'll see you when we're finishing up the first full tank here of the harvester. We're already at 58%, 25,000 liters. It's gonna be close. I said we'll be over 30,000. I don't know if that's gonna be the case, but it's definitely going to be close. So 27, we're probably gonna be just under, but holy cow, 27,000 liters, and we've only done 1/2 of the headland. Alright, so let's go ahead and keep making our way around the field here. And like I said, we will see you when we are finishing up with our first full load of this harvester. See you in a bit. As you can see, 99%, and we are full. Look at that. We weren't able to even finish the headland before we filled up. So I'm going to get this backed up over here. We're going to go ahead and get this out here. All right. And we are going to jump into the John Deere and get it attached to one of our trailers in here. There it is. So I'm not even sure that this trailer can hold one full load of what's in that harvester. So we might need to rent a larger trailer, but let's go ahead and get this attached, and we'll head over there to the sugar beet harvester and get it emptied, and hopefully we can at least empty the entirety of what is in there right now. I don't know off the top of my head what exactly the capacity of this trailer is, but we'll get it put into place and we'll see what happens. But man, not even one pass of the headland and we are already full. So that is great for us making some money, but again, it's going to take us some time. So, all right, let's go ahead and get this unloaded. So, seems to be filling the trailer quite quickly. But I do think we are actually going to just put this directly into our silo if it allows. Because I don't think right now, what are we in, September? October. So October, the prices are just starting to climb. We can get $7.29. We are, looks like we could get up to $7.53 right now. I'm guessing that's a train that we would send it to Frankenmuth, but let's go ahead and just see where that is. Yeah, so it looks like that's the train. So maybe we would get it transported over to the train. All right, so there's our answer. We were able to fit everything except 7,000 liters. So looks like we are going to be doing quite the carting back and forth. But all right, let's get that folded up. Let's get this turned back on. And we'll keep going here with our sugar beets. But yeah, I'm going to finish the headland here. And then I will probably drop it onto a worker. And then I'll start carting the sugar beets over to our silo and see if we can drop them in there. If we can't drop them into our silo, I think what we'll do is probably bring it over to the train station and just kind of use that as our silo for the day and get those dropped in there. And then whatever we can get off of this field today, looking at that price, probably just selling it when we're getting to the end of this field. Sell kind of everything that we can via the train. But let's go ahead and get this headland finished up here, and then we'll get it turned over to our worker. We will empty the trailer that is already full, and then hopefully we will be able to catch back up with the harvester here and unload it while it's still going. So we're gonna go ahead and get this dropped down, get this started, make sure that we're lined up. All right, we're gonna go ahead and get that put onto a worker. Perfect. All right, I'm gonna get over to the John Deere here, to our 8R, and we'll spin around and see if we can't get this dropped into our silo. But man, it is great to see sugar beets coming off the field. I'm so excited to have this happening, to know that every little bit means that we're bringing in money to the farm. What are you doing? But every little bit that we are pulling in means that we are bringing in money. Not that we are hurting for it right now, but always good to see that bank account go up. Also want to make back at least our money that we spent on the equipment, since we didn't own any of that sugar beet harvesting equipment. Definitely want to make sure that we are making our money back on this harvest as well. So we're gonna get over here and let's see. All right, so it is not accepted. So then what we are going to do is, I don't think, no, so the train only runs up here. So I'm assuming that means we've got to head all the way up here to get that dropped off. So a lot more carting today than I maybe originally anticipated, but that's totally fine. So we're going to leave the harvester doing its thing, and we're going to get this taken up to the train station and see if we can't get this emptied into their silo. Just make sure there's no... Okay, no, I think we've got to go all the way over here. So I am going to start making my way that way, and we will see you up there at the train station silo. All right, so we have made our way up to the train station. I'm going to guess that we are just going to pull into here and get these unloaded, but we will see. Yep, all right, start unloading sugar beets. So we're going to go ahead and get these unloaded. There we go. You can see those being unloaded. While that is happening, let's go ahead and take a look at our trailers. So I definitely want something that can empty the entirety of the sugar beet harvester. I don't want to have something that isn't able to. Okay, so we've got 45, 47, 52. Okay, so we're looking at one of those. Yeah, not that one. 47, this goes up to 51. Actually, is this the one we have? No, we have the smaller one, I think. We've got the 6332. No, we have the 8851. So, does that mean... Let's go back here. Check out the trailers. The 8851 can go up to 51,000. Okay, well, maybe we'll do that. So rather than renting another trailer, we will at least go back to the store, get this converted to the larger size, which will mean that we are able to empty all 43,000 liters that is in the harvester, and then we'll see if we can cart with just one. I would love to keep the cost down to the amount that we have already spent on equipment for this harvest, just with the header and the harvester itself. But if we are unable to keep up, then we're definitely going to have to rent a second trailer and run it with the New Holland. I don't want to have what we have happening right now, to where that harvester is just sitting and waiting for us to get back so that they can offload what they have. So we'll get up here to the store, which is just up here on the left. We'll get this configured into the larger size, and we will get back to the farm, and then we will make the drive all the way back. All right, so let's get pulled in here, hop out, head over here. All right, let's customize, and we want to get it to 51,000. Let's go ahead and, for only 1,000, yeah, that's completely worth it. So, all right, get that reattached, and then we are going to head back to the farm. I'm hoping with those extensions that we can still get underneath the harvester on its little auger that or conveyor belt that helps unload everything, but we will see. We'll get back to the farm and get this filled completely up. We will start making our runs from the bottom southeast corner of the map, where our farm is, all the way up to the northwest corner where the silo is for the train. We could not be further away from where we are going, but that's fine. All right, we are pulling back up to the field here. we are going to go ahead and make our way down here to where the harvester is, and we're going to get it unloaded. So we're going to go out to where the harvester is, and then we'll back the harvester up. Alright, so let's get switched over here. Stop our worker, which probably should have done a while ago, since we were just paying them that entire time. But let's see, will it fit? No. Alright, so there we go. So we got that raised up a little bit, and we are getting it, we are filling it up. So we are going to be able to completely empty this harvester, which is great. We'll get that completely emptied. Then we'll send the worker back on track, and then I will whip around with the John Deere and probably meet it at the end of the field, so that we can completely fill the trailer before we make another run back to the train station. We definitely want to make those as valuable as possible, so we want to make sure we have a full trailer. But we're gonna go ahead and get this back on a worker, and we'll get spun around here with the trailer. So we're at 84%. We've got 43,000 liters in here, so we can get a few thousand more. So this will help us both out here. We'll be able to get the trailer completely full, get the combine a little more empty to give us a little more time to make that run there and back all the way to the train fill station. So let's go ahead and get turned around here. Hopefully we're not cutting off any traffic. Nice. Okay, so we will sit here and wait for that sugar beet harvester to make its way down. While we're doing that, let's see, is there anything in the used vehicle sale that we could need? An old pickup, I don't think that we need that. A plow, don't think we need that. Alright, not seeing anything in there, but always worth checking. Alright, so we've got our sugar beet harvester finishing up here, and they'll get turned around, and then when they get turned around we will head down the field with them and unload as they go. And then as soon as we get a full trailer, we'll head off to the train fill spot. So we'll head back to that silo and keep filling up that train. We've already got, actually I don't know if it counts it this way. Yeah, so we've already got 36,000 liters in that. Let's go ahead and get that untagged in that location. So all right, they've finally done all their maneuvering and they're on their way. So let's go ahead and ride along with them and see if they will empty as they go. Yep, here it comes. Kind of. It's kind of dragging me along. There we go. And we are full. Okay, so we are going to set off to the train station, and we will see if we can get back, get all the way up there and get all the way back before this harvester fills up again. And that will determine if we are going to purchase another trailer. Well, not purchase, but lease another trailer. So we're going to make this drive all the way up, and we will see you when we get there. All right, so here we are. You can see just from that time lapse how long it takes us to get from our field up here to the train silo. So we are quite a ways away. That is quite the trip. But here we are with a full load number 2, and we're dropping off more this time than we did last time, which is great because we've extended the capacity of the trailer that we're working with. So let's put another 51 or 52,000 liters into the train silo. And after we get that completely emptied, we'll check and see how much is in there. It should be, I want to say 81? 89,000? 86, so almost 87. All right, but let's get switched back over to the harvester. They're at 79%, so it's going to be close, but we will see if we can beat the harvester. So just got the notification for 80%. We are going to start making our way back to the farm, and we will see if we can get back there before they have completely filled up. I doubt it. It's going to be really, really close, but we will see when we get back to the field how long, where they are at, or potentially how long they have been waiting for us. So we are going to start making this journey back, and I will bring you back in either when we've got a full grain tank or when we get back to the farm. So we will see which one happens first. Alright, well, welcome back in. We have just made the turn off the main road and we've gotten the full grain tank notification. So that tells me that we cannot make it from our field to the train silo and back before the harvester fills up. So we are definitely going to go ahead and get that second trailer rented. We will make sure that we get one that is large enough to take the entire harvester, and that way we can run with the New Holland and with this John Deere. We can run 2 trailers back and forth from the field to get it up to the train station since it is so far away. But we're going to make our way back here to the field and go ahead and get the harvester emptied one more time, and then we will look at getting that second trailer rented, and we will go from there. So excited how well the field is yielding, although it is becoming a very large job, which is fine. We were anticipating it. I was really hoping we'd be able to make it there and back before the harvester filled up. That's just not the case, but that is amazing for the amount that we are pulling off the field. So yeah, we will grab that second trailer, and that's really going to help us out moving forward. So let's go ahead and wait for this last car here. As soon as I said that, I knew there would be one coming from the other way. That's just my luck. So here we go, back at the field. We're going to get down to the harvester there where they are waiting for us. And you can see we've already got 87,000 liters up there at the train station, and we are maybe 1/5 done with this field. So a lot more to come. It is just not tall enough. So let's try to position this just outside its stretched arms and see if we can get it. There we go. Awesome. All right, well, let's get this unloaded. We will ride along the side once the harvester starts back up. We will get emptied, and then we will again make our way back up to the train station. And while we are doing that, we actually might send this John Deere up there on a worker, get them to drive up there for us, and then that way we can grab the New Holland and get our leased trailer and get back to the field and get the harvester emptied. So that's probably how we'll handle it. But we're going to go ahead and get this trailer completely full. So we're at 90% just right now. So we'll keep moving along with the harvester, get a full trailer here, and then we will send the John Deere on its way. That fits just perfectly. I don't know if there's a more perfect fit. Obviously it's not perfect because you've seen me run into it a few times, but it is about as close as you can get. But it's amazing that we can get the entire harvester emptied, as well as a few other 1,000 liters. There we go. All right. Well, we're going to get spun around here and get the John Deere on its way. So let's jump in here. We want to send them all the way up here. All right, that is where we are going to end the episode. Next time we will be grabbing a second trailer to help with the carting to continue on with this sugar beet harvest. Thanks for being here. We will see you next time.